So this article right here, this article just came out today, actually, so I had to get off the internet. And basically, I wrote a story on beta blockers, which is a heart failure medication. You should take it like if you're experiencing heart failure or after a heart attack. Students of the conservatory are taking these pills left and right, to calm their nerves. To calm their nerves before performances.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, it does sound dangerous. Because a lot of them have been like having asthmatic attacks because they're attacking like the beta adrenergic receptors. So the beta adrenergic receptors are in the lungs as well. And you know how medicine, when it gets in your body, it affects anything where that protein, target protein is. So they've been having adverse effects. But also beta blockers use a smart drug because when they so they took an SAT test. The first SAT test, they did okay. They took an SAT test, taking a beta blocker an 1 hour prior to the test, and they scored 130 points higher. So like it's this new thing called smart drugs is going on. You take beta blockers, Ritalin, and some medicine for Parkinson's disease, but kids are like popping them now for academic testing. There's no long-term study on it. Right. The only thing like that has happened, like people have passed out because beta blocker lowers your blood pressure. Because if you have high blood pressure, you can lower it. But if you're like have normal blood pressure, you lower it. You're hypotensive, so you pass out. So it's been no catastrophic events, that we know of. Yeah, no one has died. But the thing is, long-term use could eventually be a problem. Because I can imagine, you'll probably be on since they're young and like 15, 16, they may be on this for the next like 40 years. And so what happened when you turn 60 and you're taking the medication? I was assigned the referee story because I don't know anything about soccer, so I learned about soccer on that one. The beta blocker story, I told you I got that, and the sickle cell story, I got it, from the conference. Now the APOL1 story, I got that from the Eureka Alert, and I was like, oh, okay, this is new, so I did that, and I got great feedback from it. Yeah, I was busy enough at Johns Hopkins, but I always want people to know like the science and what is going on in the science world, because it's not that a lot of people don't know. In studies like this beta blocker story and that sickle cell story, I think more stories like that need to be known to the public because it affects them or whatever.